You. Let's go, dude.
Confusion, the listeners are losing. I'm asking y'all what happened to the music. It used to be about the heart and the soul. Now it's cash funds, gas guns, platinum and gold.
You again. So what the fuck am I doing in this random car at a Kronen? Well, let me tell you, if you read the title, you'll know that I'm in Iceland. Fuck yeah, baby. It's fucking cold, 0 degrees outside. I've been planning this trip for some time. Always wanted to come to Iceland because of the nature. I've also got something planned for the sunrise. Other than that, really, it's just gonna be a calm trip, you know, camping, checking out the landscape. And ideally, if I can do it in time, I wanna go all the way around Iceland on the main highway, so to speak. Anyway, let's not talk too much shit and get going. I will be much happier leaving the city now onto the lonely roads where I'm all by myself. What do you want from me? Yeah, it's already 5:30. Still gotta drive a few hours. Let's just enjoy the beautiful scenery in front of us. Those mountaintops already look so awesome. There's gonna be a whole lot more. know, I'm not trying to stop every single kilometer, but it's really hard. Look at all this. Frozen riverbeds, the sunset over there, the river flowing. I'm just in awe of this landscape. The sun rays are disappearing behind the mountains and the clouds. We still got quite a way to go, so it'll be dark when I'm there. And we'll see where it goes from there. It's a rough sea. The wind is definitely stronger up north. We're almost there. Another 15 minutes and we'll be there. Alright, I actually made it here before it got completely dark. Found myself a good spot. Over there's the road. About 100 meters, 200 meters from here. This is the best and closest spot I could find, and still need to get the sleeping setup done here. I'm gonna try to get the back seats down so that I can actually lay flat somehow. Alright, I'm gonna show you the sleeping setup once I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. And then it's good nights. Okay, so here's what I'm working with. Over here is the trunk. I put the back seats back down. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it, but the trunk is on a lower level, so I can't lay diagonally in here. But this will work, at least for now. Alright, see you tomorrow. Alright, let's do this. This is not a sprint, this is a marathon. No light yet, it's gonna be another hour and a half until the sun starts shining over the horizon. I don't think I've ever seen this many stars in my life at once. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the first twilight. So about 1.5 more hours till the sunrise. Fuck yeah, baby. We're doing this. The last few meters. Let's go. Now that is the fucking top, baby. Yes. Yes. Wow. Keeps getting better and better. The clouds in the distance were supposed to roll in much earlier, but I got so damn lucky with this. I've been here for like an hour on the top. I'm fucking freezing to death. I had to take my clothes off to operate all the cameras. And unfortunately, once again, I can't fly my fucking drone. It's not because of the wind, but I forgot to warm up the batteries, aka put them near my body. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna stay here for like 2-3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take the backpack and get the fuck down. Fuck yeah, I'm so happy I did this. Didn't let anything deter me. Alright, gotta go down before I freeze to death. It's probably gonna get demolished soon, so I'm really glad I still got the opportunity. Now the sun is actually coming up over the horizon. Huh. Last glimpse at the sun. Might be the last glimpse of today actually, because all this weather's coming in. It looks like rain already. Well, thank you for this incredible sunrise. Memories I will never forget. Alright. Man, it's so quiet down here. Fuck yeah. I've had clean exits. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Yup, that's the well-known Iceland soil. Sand mixed together with the volcanic ash that's been sitting here for millions of years, probably. Was just wondering whose footprints they are. Of course they're mine, what the fuck? Man, feels good to be sitting back in this car. Yeah, I've cleaned up the car, relocated the groceries, kinda tried to sort them out, just a little bit of order. So now I'm gonna continue on the road that I partially drove here yesterday and go along the mountains, and then probably by the end of the day get back to the main highway. That's my plan for today. Now that I've done that climb, I can actually take in the scenery and drive at my own pace. I've got nowhere to be, got a whole week ahead of me to do the round trip, and I mean, nothing else to say, it speaks for itself. What I find interesting about Iceland is that it's such a barren wasteland, so inhabitable, so hostile, and yet still, when you come here, it seems welcoming. Some part of it is because it's an island, I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out yet. Let's see what we'll be cooking. Whatever that says. Oh yeah, actually, let me show you. It's what I wanted to use. Put the fuel tablet in here, and boom, we're done. Now I've got this fucking thing, just because they don't fucking know what the solid fuel is. Setup is called, but to be honest, this is the smallest one I could find where you can still, you know, really cook something. Unless you're going to fucking Iceland. Now, I've just got to wait for the water to boil. Let me show you the scenery. We've got some mountains over here, more mountains, and we also have some mountains over here, and we've got more mountains. You know what's coming up next? That's right. Bridge. Behind the bridge are mountains. Yeah, I had to switch the food. The wind is just too extreme to get the water to boil properly for a few minutes to get the other food ready. That's why I've chosen this. So we're back on the road again. Still got a few more kilometers to do today. Now the landscape has changed a bit. There's no more houses. Only sign of civilization are the streets and the power lines. Funnily enough, this kind of landscape actually does remind me of Greece. Even though the climates are complete opposites, when you're up in the mountains, it's very similar. Man, what the hell? I just went to sleep for like 2 hours to get some more rest, and now I'm kind of snowed in. Look at that. Just 2 hours, man. 2 hours ago there was nothing. Well, let me get up and then see where we're at. What the hell? Okay, made it back to the front. Luckily, I've gotten off of the gravel roads, so it should all be paved from now on. It's like a completely different world. That's not very welcoming. It's finally started to clear up just a bit. know, initially I already wanted to be on the main highway, but then this route popped up and it looked fine to me on maps. But there was a literal pile of snow like this across the street, just a few hundred meters from here. And I barely made it through that. I don't plan to get stuck out here tonight. Now the progress is really slow, but all I want to do is get through here. Sometimes in life you make mistakes, big mistakes. I think I can still get out of here, but fuck this road, no. Should have listened to the sign, it said 4x4s only, but I thought, nah. That means do I have to go back over that fucking snow thing again? No. Okay, I figured out a technique. Now I've just got to get the rest of the way. You know, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. This is definitely a lesson for me. Oh, fuck off. Oh man, I was sitting here for 30 minutes. Now I've got to turn around somehow and make it through the fucking snow pile. I'm never coming back here again. So now we're at the part which I'm scared most of, especially because it's raining right now. I barely made it over that. Let's not think about it too much. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck you! Stupid road! It's my fault. Completely my fault, but fucking stupid road. Now this is gonna be a bigger detour, but I do not care at all. If I've got to drive 50 or 100 more kilometers today, then so be it. I've seen enough. Okay, I made a little detour. I somehow lost my toothpaste in this car. It must be somewhere, but I haven't found it yet, so I got a new one. Now I'm actually gonna go on the main highway. It's already 18:30. For now though, let's enjoy the sun, because it won't be with us all the time. Yeah, the rain is kind of lowering my mood. Other than that, I've got about 50 more kilometers to go today, and then I'm gonna search for a cool spot to spend the night at. Hopefully I can find somewhere that's a bit enclosed and shielded from the wind. Now there aren't any worries for me really. No more gravel roads, never again. And I've also learned to listen to the signs. This is the point that we are finally on the main highway. Perfect song as well. Also what I've noticed is, well, this seems to be like a hostel, but when there's people living way off the highway, they got their own little street and they actually got the family name as a sign on the road. Something like that, you know. You see so many houses off the side of the road, way further back. Pretty much a no man's land, tucked away behind a hillside or right next to the raging sea. I mean, they're not cut off from the world, but I could never. Yeah, I think I found my spot. I don't know what this hut is for, but I don't think anybody's gonna mind me parking here for tonight. The wind is still going pretty strong, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Let's not talk too much. I'm gonna get everything ready. As you can see, this is my mat. Put it over the seat belt thingies so I can lay here comfortably. I put the front windows just a tiny bit down, so there's a very small gap for ventilation. And that's my setup. That's all. Good night.
I'm chillin', sitting in the park while the blast the feeling. If you look from afar,